Well, it was another vote on two different spending bills to reopen the government, and they have failed again in the Senate. It comes as President Trump threatens to withhold back pay for furloughed federal workers. And as WMAR-2 News' Kara Burnett reports, Maryland lawmakers are sharing their frustrations over the inability to get anything passed.
The federal government shutdown stretches on. State and local leaders held a press conference right here at BWI calling for an end to the stalemate, adding that shutdowns don't fly. It's day 8, and if there's no resolution by Friday, well, federal employees working at BWI, including air traffic controllers and TSA officers, will miss their first paychecks. Governor Wes Moore addressing these concerns alongside congressional Democrats.
I'm sorry that Washington seemingly cannot perform basic functions that states have to perform every single day. I'm sorry that Washington cannot seem to perform basic functions that your families are performing every single day.
For now, there have been no significant impacts to BWI operations. Officials thanked employees working through the shutdown on what they say was already a thin staff.
Thank you for doing your jobs for the last 10 months under the largest assault on federal employees this country has ever seen.
Democrats and Republicans still haven't agreed on a funding proposal. Democrats say they won't sign off without plans to extend Affordable Care Act tax credits, which are set to expire this year.
Without Congress acting, 190,000 Marylanders are about to experience a 68% increase in their health care premiums on January 1st.
This assault on our federal workers is ongoing from the President of the United States. So I'm thankful that we have a federal delegation that's standing firm and saying a prerequisite for keeping the federal government open should not be raising premiums by 70%.
Governor Moore also pushing back on comments President Trump made after he suggested that some federal employees may not receive back pay. Moore saying it was both reckless and irresponsible.
Stop attempting to gut health care for working families and end this shutdown now.
Federal employees are not political pawns.
I think it's shameful, and more than anything else, it is wicked.
The state has already received more than 800 new unemployment insurance claims from federal employees and expect more in the coming days.
The Speaker has said, why don't we negotiate in 7 weeks? Our constituents can't wait 7 weeks. Their letters with their premium increases are already at their mailboxes.
And while state officials say they're working to make sure families receive continued support from things like Medicaid and SNAP.
But I do want to be clear that no state is prepared to fill the enormous gap that is being created by this federal administration.
Kara Burnett, WMAR-2 News.